What's going on, YouTube? Veggie back here with another video. Appreciate you guys for tuning into the channel. If you like what you saw today, make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get right into today's video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the Minnesota Vikings and why the current status of the Minnesota Vikings is just not where they want it to be, and why we might always suck, at least for the next decade or so. I don't know. Long story short, the Vikings have never won a Super Bowl in their 61 years of being a franchise. And it's sad, honestly. People have died over the past not being able to see the Vikes win a Super Bowl. And honestly, I don't want to see it anymore. So when will the Vikes win a Super Bowl? Get it done. But as of today, here's why the Minnesota Vikings will always not be good enough to win a Super Bowl as of 2022. Starting off with Kirk Cousins and not having that offensive line. I feel like so many people talk about Kirk Cousins and he gets a lot of hate, but I'm going to jump right into that hate, man. As you can see, we're Minnesota Vikings fans here. We're Purple Faithful, Kirk. Don't think that we hate you. We just like to talk about you. And same with the O-line. Guys, this goes down in the management too. We need to buff that offensive line for Kirk Cousins protection, because as you can see, since 2018, the Minnesota Vikings have failed to protect Kirk Cousins against really good teams, with really good pass rushers ever since he's been on the team. People are calling him the turtle. People are calling him the sack daddy because he just gets sacked. And there's so many memes of Kirk just laying on the ground, gritting his teeth like this, like, oh, did I do that? Did I do that? Did I poop my pants? Yes, it's sad, but Kirk, get it done, man. You got to get it done. I believe in you, though. This channel will be the first one to say it. We said the same thing about Karl Anthony Towns last week. We'll say the same thing about Kirk Cousins this week. We believe that you can get it done, but it all starts with that offensive line. So just make sure that it goes down on Kevin O'Connell, too, and the new management. You guys need to buff that offensive line because it's been proven game after game, year after year. Without an offensive line, Kirk Cousins is not going to be able to succeed. And if your quarterback can't succeed, your team's pretty much screwed, no matter how good your defense is. That goes on to the new management that the Vikings hired with Kevin O'Connell, Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, etc., etc. I really hope that they turn it around this year for our Minnesota Vikings, because the fans are dying to get a Super Bowl. The fans are starving to get a Super Bowl. Is this going to be the year they do it? They have a lot of good pieces. I feel like Kwesi and Kevin have brought in some good pieces so far. Jordan Hicks, Zadarius Smith from Green Bay. I feel like Dalvin Cook's number changing to number 4 might get a little bit of boost for him. I feel like he might have a break. I mean, he's obviously had many breakout seasons, but a lot of players that are going back to their old numbers for some reason got that juice. Dalvin Cook is next on that list to maybe get that juice. He's going back to number 4 that he wore in Florida State. We'll see if he can do it, man. We live in a new era as far as team meetings go and as far as team preparation goes. Right now, the Minnesota Vikings are in OTAs. Hopefully everybody's there. I haven't heard anything about players being absent or players not showing up, uncalled for, stuff like that, Antonio Brown-esque things in the facility. However, there's a new era right now where team meetings are all on Zoom. People are, at their houses, starting to kind of lean away from COVID. But since 2019, once COVID hit, I feel like the Minnesota Vikings have just been a different team, man. I feel like they never really were connected. They couldn't get over that hump of being 7-2, and 7-2 ain't going to get you in the playoffs, and it damn sure is not going to win you a Super Bowl. So please, Kwesi, Kevin, make us proud, man. Wear that purple on your chest. Wear your heart on your sleeve and win us that damn Super Bowl and turn this team around. We've been 7-9 for the last 2 years. Let's make it happen. I believe you guys can make it happen. Got 2 young leaders in there. Let's see what they can do about it. Kevin O'Connell had an interview today with the Minnesota, media staff, Star Tribune, Pioneer Press, etc. Here's what Kevin O'Connell had to say about the backup quarterback in Sean Mannion.
So I think when you look at the whole group, obviously you want to feel really good about your starter, which I definitely do, and I know we do as a coaching staff. And then there's a lot to really like in the group, whether it's the experience of Sean in the group.
Okay. That scares me a lot. I'm sure Sean Mannion is a good dude. He's a family man. But one game of seeing him against Green Bay was enough for me. I really don't know why this man has a spot still on the team. No matter how knowledgeable he may be, he's just not athletic. can't play QB in the NFL, in my opinion. So if Kirk Cousins gets hurt, the Vikings are pretty much F***CK ED. And I'm sure you can put those letters together. Kirk Cousins can't get hurt, and the O-line can't protect him, and he can't scramble, but somehow he's still pretty good. I don't really know how that adds up, but it's true. Kirk Cousins has put up a lot of good numbers, man, but the Vikings basically lay in the state of, is Kirk Cousins going to stay healthy this game? Because he takes a lot of hits because he stays in the pocket, man, and the O-line just can't protect him. I'm sure the coaches are going to try to get that O-line together. They have not made a lot of moves on free agency yet this year, at least as far as the offensive line goes. I believe they got one good guy out of Tennessee, but besides that, he's going to need a lot of help, man. We need him. We need help at the O-line. I really hope that the new management can proceed with that, and I hope they can make ends meet, at least as far as the salary cap goes. Off the top of my head, I really don't know what the Vikings have as far as salary cap, but I know those GMs always want to be able to like save enough just in case the bad things happen. I think this year the Vikings should go all in on that offensive line and just say, we did it. We went all in on that offensive line. Kirk Cousins is not going to feel the pressure within, 3 seconds. He's going to have more than 1.5 to 2 seconds to think. If that's the case, Joe Buck is going to be saying, oh, Kirk Cousins all day, got all day, finds Jefferson, caught. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear Joe Buck, who's now on ESPN, by the way, with Troy Aikman. We'll see how that goes. However, I've been hearing way too much, and Kirk Cousins is sacked, rather than Kirk Cousins going deep to the end zone. Touchdown. That's what I want to hear. With all that being said, I will drop my 2022-2023 Minnesota Vikings bold predictions this year. The NFC North, in my opinion, is wide open. And if your division is wide open, that's a lot of room for going all in with your salary cap and for your money, because the Vikings players need to prove that they care as well, in my opinion. I know some players care. It doesn't seem like it needs to be 100%. Right now, I feel like we're at like 75%. So you can speculate who I'm thinking of those players may be. However, I'm not going to name names. But these are my bold predictions for the Vikings. I love my Vikes. I think they will go with the schedule that I saw this year. We don't know when they're going to play these teams, but we do know who they're going to play. Looking at 10-7 right now with the Vikes, with a Packers sweep. With a Packers sweep this year. I'm sorry, Packer fans. I know a lot of Packer fans watch this channel, but you guys honestly have a lot more unanswered questions than the Vikings right now. And I will take a team that is a little bit more put together than a team that's a lot less put together any day of the week. So, yeah, the Bears just ain't it right now. Lions will be definitely scary in about 2 years, but right now they are still the Kitties. They are not the Lions. So I will take the Minnesota Vikings to win the NFC North this year, going 10-7, and we'll see how they do in the playoffs. Playoffs are really hard to predict. The Rams are still good. A couple videos ago, I forgot to put the 49ers in my NFC power rankings. The 49ers probably will slide up to 3. However, the Minnesota Vikings will still be at 4 with the Packers at 5. Rams 1, Bucks 2, 49ers, Vikes, Packers. So my top 5 NFC power rankings. So that wraps up this week's video, guys. Like I said, if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and drop a comment. See what else we can do in the future. And we made sure to read the comments to give you guys the best content possible that YouTube could possibly provide for you, and that me and Hero Spell Studios can provide for you as well. With that being said, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm recording this on April 19th. Minnesota Timberwolves play the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. Let's get that win. Minnesota proud. This channel is very Minnesota proud. Hope you guys have a good day, and peace out.